you, Andrew. Good afternoon, friends, fellow innovators, and business leaders. As indicated, my name is Thomas Webster, and I'm a professorial research fellow in the governance research program at the Institute. I was a former director of the Institute. I'm delighted to join you in today's conversations about innovations, particularly the younger generation of innovators, but we are the older generation of innovators as well, and there's a place for us in terms of doing a business, doing research and understanding place for innovations. In 2018, PNG is hosting the Apec, and supporting this is a newly established research institute, a PNG Apec Study Center at the PNG National Research Institute. The center and NRI recognize the importance of working with our partners in the business community to undertake public policy research which can examine policies of government that can be drivers of business investment. Success in business can translate to social and economic benefits that the people of PNG need. Research helps us to understand better how we are doing things, and I'm sure as business leaders, you take operational research to understand how your business is doing, and that helps you to make day-to-day decisions and to identify areas to introduce new innovations and basically to do things better. Let me introduce the PNG Apec Study Center and the National Research Institute. The PNG Apec Study Center was established in February of 2017 through an MOU between PNG NRI and the government of PNG to support the overall Apec 2018, namely support research which informs policy in government of PNG and the Apec region economies. The PNG Apec Study Center is located at the Institute, the National Research Institute, Papua New Guinea's leading public policy think tank. The PNG Apec Study Center shares many of the values of PNG NRI, namely supporting quality evidence-based research which influences public policy. The physical infrastructure of the PNG Apec Study Center is currently being finalized, and the center will open in late 2018. Its mandate is to support research which advances new ideas and enhances APEC policy across a broad range of economic, regional trade, and investment issues. Let me now sort of introduce you a video showing the Apec Study Center at NRI.
The Papua New Guinea Apec Study Center is located at the PNG National Research Institute, Papua New Guinea's leading public policy think tank.
The Papua New Guinea Apec Study Center was established on the 14th of February 2017 and was done through a memorandum of understanding between the Department of Prime Minister NEC and the Papua New Guinea National Research Institute.
NRI is a statutory body set up by government to conduct applied social and economic research. That puts us in a strong position to host this study center here. The link between the Apec Study Center and NRI is to provide that opportunity for us to conduct research to contribute to the pool of knowledge in Apec.
The PNG Apec Study Center provides evidence-based research and policy analysis to support policy initiatives for 2018 Apec and beyond, and facilitates policy dialogue on national and regional issues.
It allows us to be able to get intellectual support and backing or intellectual recommendations on what important positions government should take on any particular matter that's in discussion under APEC.
We were the last economy to come up with its APEC Study Center last year. So that completes the overall cycle in APEC with regards to the Study Center Consortium.
The PNG Apec Study Center will host the 2018 Apec Study Centers Consortium Conference, supporting PNG as the host of APEC 2018. The annual conference provides an opportunity for researchers, practitioners, and policymakers from the APEC region to discuss new ideas and identify areas for collaboration.
We are bringing researchers and policymakers together to examine new ideas, to examine concepts around APEC. I guess that's a big part of our conference actually, ensuring that the research that's delivered has recommendations and implications for policy, both here in Papua New Guinea and across Apec.
Any research outcome that results from a rigorous process is important for PNG because it informs and improves public policy in PNG, and it also provides people in decision-making positions with evidence-based information to make the right decisions by our people.
APEC is the premier Asia-Pacific Economic Forum with the primary goal to support sustainable economic growth and prosperity in the Asia-Pacific region. The PNG APEC 2018 theme is Harnessing Inclusive Opportunities, Embracing a Digital Future to strengthen regional economic integration and connectivity, promote inclusive and sustainable growth, and deliver positive structural reform. The PNG APEC Study Center supports Papua New Guinea advanced policy priorities for APEC 2018 and beyond, as well as contributing to PNG's development aspirations.
Thank you. And as mentioned in the short video, we recently hosted the PNG APEC Study Center Consortium in May this year as part of PNG's commitment as host of the APEC 2018. It was the first conference of its kind in PNG. Its focus was to ensure research informs public policy and investment in PNG. The conference's theme was harnessing growth in an increasingly connected region and mirrored the themes of APEC. A large part of the conference focused on innovation, technology, and digitalization. In particular, how this can help PNG's journey in social, economic growth. It brought together 100+ researchers, practitioners, and leaders from industry, and the development sector and policymakers. A conference report was produced and delivered to Chile 2019, who will be hosting the next APEC research. To provide a continuity of policy ideas and encourage further innovation. Innovative new ideas were presented to solve a variety of issues, such as how to increase access to mobile technology in rural communities, cacao producers using technology to share price data, and etc. Research driving innovation. So how does research impact innovation? And I can respond to that question in this manner. Peer research is a structured form of inquiry aimed at enhancing general knowledge. But applied research, like what the NRI does, is using that basic that knowledge to solve problems, looking at current issues and saying how can that knowledge help to bring about improvements. And innovation can be defined as a new idea, a new device, or even a better way, an idea, a better way of doing something. So basically what we do and what we say is we bring data together, put that data in a particular structured form, and use that information data to give information, and using our different lenses, different ways of looking at the data, identify innovative way of doing better or addressing the problems and issues. And providing, and through that process, it enables new ideas to emerge, new ways of doing things. And in business, in your operational research, your operational use of operational data, you probably do a lot of that. But in public policy research, like at NRI, we bring together many researchers from different disciplines to examine public policy issues, financing specialists, economists, political theorists, sociologists, and so forth. We bring this expert knowledge to analyze and understand better the underlying factors to a given problem or issue. Apart from those disciplines at the NRI, we also what I call and most of us Papua New Guineans call it, the lived-in experience of Papua New Guineans, looking at those issues through Papua New Guinean lenses and helping to understand better those issues in a Papua New Guinean context, and helping government to address those policy issues. In doing so, through that process, we understand the issues better and bring about more innovative ideas for improvements. The APEC Study Center will further enhance that process by bringing together many more experts from around the APEC region economies and from many other disciplines that we may not have had at NRI, and to look at those common public policy issues affecting the regional economies. Research and innovation at NRI in the past, some of the work that we did, we looked at competition issues, we looked at importation and distribution of rice, and also that then led to understanding better the competition issues. And when Digicel came on board in 2007, there were some issues around the licensing. NRI got engaged in those discussions with government, and we helped to ease in Digicel and the understanding of competition as prices dropped in the mobile phone technology. And I think people were more readily understood that competition can bring a lot more benefits than the government owning certain entities in a monopolistic environment. We also had land research. Prior to 2005, there were issues surrounding the government accessing customary land. A lot of land, more than 90%, as we say in PNG, is owned by customary landowners. How do we bring that land into the development equation? And NRI was tasked to explore ideas, look at innovative ways of bringing that land into the development equation. And so we arrived at using the landowners and setting up a body corporate through the corporate land group, and then identifying means to identify land that the customary land-owning group own, and register that land, and then using the existing land administration laws and legal arrangements, allow them to register that land and lease it to developers and those who want to lease land. And so that is work in progress. The enabling legislations are there, but I understand that there are a whole lot of issues just getting them operational, and we continue to contribute that to the discussion on customary land. And there's a lot more other areas such as energy markets and the cost of doing business and so forth. Future research. The following is a research that the PNG Apec Study Center intends to work on in informing innovation. Research is vital as technology moves at a rapid pace, and I'm sure that my colleagues here on the innovation panel will speak about that. But research, Apec research the PNG Study Center, Apec Study Center will focus on working with the PNG Secretariat of Science and Technology on the state of having more innovative policies that will enable the growth of innovators. Developing a new innovative framework which will reshape the way government supports innovation, and new fundraising mechanisms, and prioritizing innovators. Secondly, on energy and water research, examining access and competition issues in the energy market, and also to try and reduce the cost of business and reducing costs to consumers and to households. We also have the PNG Study Center contributing to the general free trade agreement issues, and bring researchers from member countries to have a look at that and contribute to thinking by government of PNG in terms of how best can government of PNG support stronger trading, creating a stronger trading environment for business, and advocating for reduced tariffs on PNG-made goods, encourage more PNG-made goods, and stronger domestic environment for investors, and also things like simplifying the tax system and reducing the burden of tax reporting on business. Working together with our partners such as the RMIT in Melbourne, we look forward to support and host a blockchain conference in October 2018. Blockchain has a potential to improve trading, ledgers and supply chain for a range of goods and services. So we would like to put that on the conference to generate thinking and ideas about how that technology can improve business environment and the economy in PNG. Finally, in conclusion, research and analysis can help us do better things, understanding how we do things, and in doing so, we provide a platform for introduction of new innovative ideas and technology. The power of research cannot be underestimated. We know that it can shape and modernize the world we live in, and has the power to inform and influence innovation. We must be mindful of using evidence-based research and to inform innovation, and also advancing a stronger enabling environment, an environment that in which we live and work in. For this, we mean improving the conditions for investment, the business confidence, and opportunities for Papua New Guinea. Ultimately, this leads to improvement in the welfare of the PNG general public in jobs, incomes, and a better quality of life. Thank you.